Hi everyone, welcome to this new video. In today's video, we're going to start working with custom models. So, what is a custom model? Sometimes you are working on machine learning project, right? And your model is not like just a scikit-learn model or TensorFlow model. You might or might not have those models, but in addition to this, you also have like additional complexity or additional logic for your model, right? In those cases, you will probably create like a Python function or a Python class to contain this additional logic or complexity. Well, that's what we call a custom model. And MLflow provides the Pyfunc flavor to allow or to integrate these kind of models into MLflow. And today we're going to start with this topic. So the function or the flavor that we use is Pyfunc, as I mentioned before. And to lock a model, we have the lock model method, similar to what we had with scikit-learn right before. So let's see some examples here. So the first use case that we're going to explore is a custom model as a Python function. So here, what I'm going to do is to define a very simple function. This is going to be my model, right? It takes the model input as an input, and it just applies a math operation here, right? It's a very simple method. And here, when we're using the Python flavor to look at the model, we provide the artifact path, and the Python model is the function, right? Now, there are some requirements that we need to comply with when we are defining a model as a function, and it's basically what you can read here. If Python model is a callable object, which means it's a function, at least one of input example bit requirements or extra bit requirements must be specified. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm specifying as bit requirements pandas. Okay, so in this section, I am logging the model, right? Notice that here I am providing the function as a Python model. Then here I am loading the model back using the model URI and getting some predictions. Well, here I'm just defining a test data set and getting the predictions here. So let me run this code. Okay, this seems to be working. Now let me show you this in the interface. I'm going to refresh this, and I have my run function model. Since we didn't specify the experiment, MLflow by default pick the default experiment. Now let me go to artifacts, ML model, and we can see that now the flavor is a Python function, right? We can see like the Python model.pickle, the metadata about the environment, very similar to previous models, but in this case, the flavor is a Python function. In the next video, we're going to explore how to implement this Python flavor, but using a class, a Python class. For now, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching it, and see you next time.